one. I got an alternative one.
Yeah. Oh, slowly, slowly bring it back.
Yeah, Sheila, that's much better. Charles, it's great. Harry, it's great. Neat, it looks
This is
beautiful.
working.
Yes.
The background is not, I think it's acceptable.
You may not be able to get rid of everything, but just so it's not intrusive. Oh, that looks beautiful, Tony. But I lose you. It's all orb now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's better, I guess it's more acceptable.
Oh, yeah.
Is this okay, Marilyn?
I think you disappear and reappear. That's the problem. It's still dependent on the orbs. If we can get the flashlight to illuminate you and then the orbs just to color it. What I'm getting now is pretty much from the orbs, not your face. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. This is a time to watch your monitor and see what's happening, guys. You know, most of the time I'd rather you didn't stick to it, but now you can see what's happening. Yeah, Tony, that's much better. You could also try moving a little closer to the camera with your motion. We may be able to get more of that. No, that blotted out the flashlight, sorry. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. Tony, now I can see you and there's no background.
Is mine okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's yours I'm talking about.
Oh,
Okay. If you guys know what you did so that you can reproduce it, then we'll start doing the actual dances.
Marilyn,
Yeah, my love.
can you just give us the couple of words to keep that idea when we're moving? Because I sometimes lose it when I'm playing with these things.
What idea?
Of what I remember forgiveness and
Oh, yes, forgiveness and healing,
yes, okay,
with the idea that healing can only come if there's forgiveness.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So if you can, without screwing up your lighting, everybody but Sheila turn off, and we'll start actually going through the dances. You need to turn your camera off.
Sorry.
No worries.
changing colors.
Okay, here we go. Why isn't it playing? There it is. Beautiful. Please note that Sheila kept her palm on the button so that you never saw the button. And that's really a good thing, because showing the button then is like exposing the magic. Really good. The only criticism I would have, Sheila, is be careful about any sudden moves.
Okay.
Okay? Otherwise, just plain gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, Tony, you want to turn your camera on and Sheila will turn hers off?
Wow.
Here we go. Okay, let's start it. Yes. Tony, when you're closer to the camera, it works best. You'll see when you look at the video, because otherwise the fan stands out and gives you competition. But you don't have to be as close as that. But you'll see in the video when you danced forward, you completely filled the frame, and the lighting was great. So beautiful. Yeah, nice way to use the costume too. Okay, could we have Terry now? Here we go. Great. Terry, you were right. You do tend to go upward, and occasionally you got out. That doesn't bother me so much, but you might experiment with moving a few inches away from the camera and see if you still get lit, and then you would have more room to go upward. When you plucked that second orb out of nothingness, it was breathtaking. That really, really worked well.
Just so you know, I put the orbs down, so when I put my hand on it, I have my palm over the
the
belly button.
Yeah, that's something that really does help with the illusion. Good work.
Thank you.
Okay, may I have Pat? Here we go. Yes. Yeah. Different beginning this time. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Mr. Charles, may I have yours? Okay, here we go. Oops. Come on. There we go. Charles, your dance is too beautiful. You tell the Apple guys this has to be corrected because we can't lose it like that. It's too good. Okay. Okay, could I have neats now, please? Beautiful dance, neats. Yes. Okay, let's have Nancy next. She's coming on. Her connection is strange. No, connection was lost. Nancy, if you can hear me, I'll get in touch with you after the session and we'll try to do something separate because this is not working. What a shame. Okay, Tony. Let's do number 10. Okay. Come on. Yeah, the dance is beautiful. We still need to get a balance so that you're not orb dependent for your lighting, so that you can move fairly freely. If you can mess with that a little bit between now and next Tuesday, maybe Jonathan can help you with aiming a flashlight that will bring out your face when the orbs are away from the face, because I don't want you to have to light yourself completely with the orbs. Yeah, that's really the only issue. The rest of it's fine. I mean, the way you are now is fine, but you can't get the orbs in there. So we need a balance between some, I mean, the lighting you have now works. I can see you. But to be able to move with that and use the orbs without disappearing like you just did right now, you're very faint. We need to find a way to keep you alive in there. Yeah. Without you having to use the orbs, because that'll restrict your movement a lot. Okay, I'm going to try to get Nancy in one more time. What? She was in for a second there. Yes, Nancy. All right. Okay, you have your orbs, sweetie. I'm going to play your piece. Okay, here we go. Nancy, you're frozen. Okay, it's clear. Wait, you came back. Okay, let's make it go again. Wonderful dance. I don't quite understand what's happening with the lighting because it's perfect. And then all of a sudden I see your background. We'll fool with it. Otherwise, I don't think it's a lighting adjustment. I think it's something different. It's something different than happened the last time. Yeah. You're muted, honey. Let me see if I can unmute you. Yeah, see, that works perfectly. And then suddenly the whole background springs out. There we go. You're muted, Nancy. I can't hear you. You're muted, sweetie. And I can't unmute you from here. Let's talk on the phone after the session.
Okay, I got the mute
There you
button.
go.
It came out of nowhere.
Okay, so the bulk of it was fine, but it was a little distracting when we would suddenly see the whole background. So if you can figure out what you can do to keep it the way it was most of the time, we'll be fine. Otherwise, I'll just edit it.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful dance, though.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, and then I can't find the mute button.
Well, you need to mute yourself again. It won't be for long because we have only one more dance. Tony has one dance left.
Okay.
So if you can switch off your camera for now, and Tony will switch hers on. I mean, sorry, not Tony, Sheila. I beg your pardon, folks. Okay, Sheila. Here we go. Doesn't want to do it. Come on, there we go. Wow, that was beautiful. And it worked really well with the lighting. You've got it really, really well. The orbs came out well. Facial expressions were beautiful. Use of breath was great. Beautiful dance. Thank you. Could everybody turn back on now, please? Okay, would you turn on your microphones, all of you? Unmute yourselves so we can talk. Very useful rehearsal. We are so moving along. In fact, it was so good. I want to remind you to look back at the pictures that go with your dances so that you can connect to them. We're at that point already. I think this is going to work beautifully. We have a few technical things to iron out in terms of, the balance between, here I'll come into, the balance between being present to the camera and keeping your background dark. But we are 99% of the way there, which is better than I had hoped for this week. Next week, we draw it all together, and then we do the final recording. Although I will warn you that I'm going to use some of the stuff that has happened last time and this time. It was too good not to use. So I'm going to take a liberal hand in intercutting this when we do the final thing, because you're doing so much good stuff. And the nice thing about the recorded sessions is that we have them. So it's not just a passing thing that happens and then it disappears. We can grab them out. And those moments are just gold, really gold. This is going to be so beautiful. We're going to have a screen the same size as we had for Ahimsa, that enormous screen that we used for Womb of Advent way back when. And then we have a smaller screen that gives the backstory of this and the purpose of this. And both of them will run continuously. So there'll be 3 hours of exposure on Friday night and 3 hours on Saturday night. People can come and go. It's an installation rather than a performance. So it's a little bit closer to visual art than it is to a normal dance performance. I think this is going to work really well. I checked the sundown time for the 8th and 9th, and the sun goes down at 4:30. So we're going to start this technically at 4, but actually it will start playing at 9. Question, something to says to me? I had hoped that we would have refreshments. I got a donation of $250, but it looks as though that'll buy you a thumb to suck. That's about all. I'm not sure what to do because even just coffee and tea is that much now. I'd like to do something special. I looked at the Japanese, I don't know if you've ever seen the Japanese crystal candies that look like gems. I wanted something that would be special, that would be wrapped so that people were not worried about touching it. And so that that would give the precious feeling of this, the importance of forgiveness and the importance of healing at this moment. So if anybody has any ideas, please let me know in the next week, because we'll have to figure it out by then. Something really beautiful and very simple that people could just pick up on Friday probably. And that's the opening night. So I'm putting it in the brains of the creative guys. If you have any thoughts or any suggestions, please do let me know. You did a beautiful job tonight. What is amazing to me is with all the technical attention you had to play, you still danced gorgeously. You still had the spirit of this right in the dance. This is really, really one of the most beautiful things we've ever done. And I have to compliment you. We didn't have enough time and you did it. So please go over the video, see what you like and what you didn't, and try to figure out exactly where to put what you like or whatever, so that it can be the way it was when you liked it, so that you have as little distraction as possible, as much of you as possible. Anybody have a question or a comment?
Is it, I see there's a shadow in back of me, is that okay?
I couldn't hear the first part of what you said, Sheila.
Shadow, I'm shadowed.
Yeah, I don't mind shadow if you
Okay.
like the shadow in your dance.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, if you like it, that's fine. What
Okay.
I would like to avoid is seeing chairs and lamps and sofas and that kind of thing. That's what bothered Carla so much. We pretty much eliminated those. But I
Okay.
want you to get the lighting so that you appear vividly, because that's the whole point of it. Okay? Could you pick it up and just tell her I'll call her back? Tuesday and Friday next week, we're bringing it all together. Everybody will be here. We're a little bit scattered tonight. If you have a problem with the connection, we can also record separately if necessary.
Excuse me, everybody should turn off their mics except for you, because I think there's some kind of feedback coming.
Yeah, I think it's your phone that's doing it. You're off. Pat, yours is on. Sheila, yours is on. Nancy, yours is on. Does anybody have any comments about someone else's dance? Yeah, Terry.
I was watching Sheila that last dance, and as she was doing it, I'm doing it to the same. I'm trying to, it's like she pulls me in
Yeah.
with the way she was moving. And I'm not sure it's because we have her whole figure in there or what, but it was so moving that I had no choice but to move.
It's wonderful. Yeah, that was special. And I will tell you, Sheila, unless you can top that, how can you use it? Don't forget, folks, that you have a face. And you can use facial expressions just as you do in life, if you want to. If you want to keep a grave and solemn face, that works. But whatever you do, let it be intentional. Okay. Anything else? Anybody troubled by anything? Okay, my loves, I will let you go. I'm sorry I kept you a little bit over, but this was really, really well done. All of you, every single person wrung my heart at some point in your dance. It's really going to be good. Yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy. And I will see you on Tuesday night and we'll pull this thing together. You really did a remarkable job. I will notify you as soon as I get this up on the YouTube thing. Okay? Thank you, guys. You get greater all the time. It's astonishing. All right.